Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, I am not a Luddite or the least bit of a technophobe. Just the opposite. I love modern technology. It's awesome. And what you can do today is amazing. But there are certain skills that people used to have that my generation kind of took for granted that are disappearing. For example, a lot of young people nowadays can't read an analog clock. Now, this is not a very difficult thing to do. It's pretty simple. But it's a skill that's disappearing, and it can be a very important skill. Don't forget, airplane pilots use the analog clock to communicate the location of objects ahead of them while they're flying. And though we still have students who are exceptional at mathematics, far more of us can't even do basic math: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. And though I'm no expert in the subject, I can't help but wondering if this is having an effect on the development of children's brains. And speaking of numbers, how many of you can remember the phone numbers of your family and friends? I used to have a lot of phone numbers in my head. Now I can barely remember any of them. And people can't read maps anymore. Don't get me wrong. I love GPS. I use it all the time. It's wonderful. But it wasn't that long ago when we got from place to place by using a road map. A lot of children don't go outside to play anymore. They sit on a couch and play video games. They have enormous thumbs and the rest of their body is deteriorating. And people have become more interested in what's on their phones than reality. You see them all the time, riding the bus or just sitting around somewhere, staring intently in their phone with no idea of what's going on around them. And how many times have you been with someone who cuts off a conversation, maybe even an interesting conversation that they're having with the person right in front of them to answer a phone call that's coming in? And when I'm with someone who does that, I usually don't want to hang with them again. That's probably going to be the last time that I'll see them. And that's probably the most important skill that's being lost. The ability to be completely present, to be fully involved with the environment that surrounds us and the people that we're supposed to be interacting with. Thanks for listening.